Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you. Yeah!
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.
Kyle, what are 3 things we need to know?
Everybody's seen all of the devastating pictures of the Pacific Palisades on social media. It's basically been reduced to ash. It's so sad. More than 2,000 homes, businesses, and other buildings have been damaged or destroyed. At least 5 people are dead in the wildfires in the communities across LA County, making this one of the most destructive firestorms to hit the region. So they say about 1,000 of the structures that were destroyed were in the Palisades. Another 1,000 were either damaged or destroyed in the Eaton fire, according to the LA County Fire Department. 100,000 residents were forced to evacuate. John Jay, I hope your sister finally left yesterday.
Last night when I went to bed, I was like, hey, what's going on? She goes, we're packed. We're evacuating. The fire is getting closer. We're getting ready to evacuate. The fire's getting closer. She goes, it's going to take us apparently 9 hours to get to you. And I said, okay, well, text me. Let me know what's going on. You know, we've got room for you, and let me know. And I haven't heard anything. And I've texted her 3 times so far this morning.
Oh, my gosh.
And I haven't heard anything.
I hope she's okay.
Well, they even said this morning now there's 6 different fires that none of them are contained over there.
Yeah, and they just have such heavy winds, and the winds aren't expected to slow down, which obviously makes it a lot worse.
Also, you know, you keep seeing the news about all these celebrities and their $20 million houses that burned down. But think about normal people.
Yeah. Right.
Their houses are gone, too.
Oh, yeah. I think I saw an interview of this poor lady who's like, my parents have lived here for 78 years. They've been paying insurance on their home for 78 years. And a month ago, their insurance company canceled their fire insurance.
No, you're hearing a lot of that.
And they're now 90-something years old and have to literally start over from scratch, like have nothing.
My friend, his house burned down, and he sent me a picture last night. The whole house, his kids went to go look at the house, it burned down.
Heartbreaking.
The only thing standing is their son's surfboard. The whole house is burned, and there's just a surfboard in the middle of it.
How does that happen? That's wild. Well, geez, I mean, obviously, our hearts, our prayers, our thoughts are going out to everyone out there. And then, like you said, John Jay, there were a lot of celebrities that they said that lost their homes, and it's kind of like, yeah, they had $1 million, but I mean, they're also people too, so they did also lose their homes, like Anthony Hopkins, John Goodman, Eugene Levy, Billy Crystal, Adam Brody, Anna Faris, Paris Hilton, Ricky Lake, Spencer Pratt, Matthew Perry, and that's just like a few. Like the list goes on and on. It was a really heavily celebrity populated area, and I think those people are, like you said, getting the most attention. But there are like so many just real people who are now having to just start over with everything. Like everything from their lives were taken from these fires. So hopefully they can get them under control very quickly. AI, you guys, it's been an issue, and they say it will continue to be an issue. In fact, they are predicting that job cuts will happen. About 41% of companies worldwide plan to reduce their workforces by the year 2030. They say postal service clerks, executive secretaries, payroll clerks, those are among the jobs that employers expect to experience the fastest decline in workforce. Conversely, they say you can take a positive out of this because AI skills are increasingly in demand. So if you're looking to make that next step in your career, where do I go next? All the robots are taking over all the jobs. Control the robots. Learn the AI, and that could be a really healthy future.
Until the robots control you.
Are you sure you can replace a postal service clerk?
Greetings, I am PostBot 3000, your highly advanced postal clerk replacement. Please place your package on the scale. Oh wait, I am rebooting for no reason. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. What's in the package? Never mind, I don't actually care. Now calculating your total. Processing. Slowly. Still processing. Thank you for your patience. It's only 11 minutes longer than your lunch break. Have a nice day. Next.
That will definitely be a frustration for sure. So beyond reducing wrinkles, they found that Botox may have a pretty surprising influence on your mood. They say it can alter your emotional and sexual health. In this study, they found Botox-treated participants reported orgasmic dysfunction compared to those without treatment. These results, they say, raised really important questions about how Botox can affect intimate relationships. They're saying we need to do more research, but they're kind of thinking like facial expressions during sexy times can serve as both a signal to your partner and self-reinforcing mechanism.
Does this
So
not
it's
feel
like
good?
you would feel-
Yeah, it feels great. Oh, well, your face isn't moving.
And then they're like, this has like a whole ripple effect on the relationship, dynamics in general. And I'm like, I'll keep the Botox.
My face doesn't move anyway, no matter what you're doing.
And that's 3 things you need to know.
All right, let's get to horoscopes. Peyton, what's the vibe today?
It's National Word Nerd Day, so I'm going to tell you the nerdy thing about you based on your zodiac sign.
Alexis, good morning. What's your sign?
My sign is a Capricorn.
Okay, Capricorns, you're the career-driven nerd who secretly aspires to be a professor in some niche field like medieval astronomy or something. You've probably read The Art of War for fun and just found it inspiring, so take that as you will today on National Word Nerd Day.
Oh, wow, interesting. Thank you.
Thanks,
a lot
Alexis.
of history book Capricorns, that's your vibe.
Hey, November.
Good morning.
November the Taurus.
Yes, so for my Taurus, you're the book hoarder who dreams of building a personal library like Belle's in Beauty and the Beast. So your shelves are alphabetized and you've definitely got strong opinions about bookmarks versus dog-earing pages.
Very true. Gotta have those bookmarks.
Yes, always.
Thanks, November.
All right. Thanks. Have a good one. Bye.
Hi, Ariel. What's your sign?
Hey, sorry. Nick wanted me to tell you guys that I'm almost snowed in and I might possibly die.
Oh, what
You're
part
what?
of the
Say
world?
that again. You're what?
I'm almost snowed in.
And you might die? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah, because it's so cold here.
Oh, okay. I thought like something serious.
Yeah,
Where are you?
Serious.
that serious? I'm a Sagittarius, by the way.
Oh, okay. Well, let me tell you while you're snowed in kind of what your vibe is and what's the most nerdy part about my Sagittarians. So you guys are the wanderlust nerd who has learned 3 different languages just because. So you dream of traveling to Middle Earth or like a galaxy far, far away, and you can quote Lord of the Rings and Star Wars in the same breath.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I do want to go everywhere. So,
Yeah, that's perfect.
Where
for
are you?
guys.
Where are you where it's snowed in?
Springfield, Missouri.
Oh.
It's going to hit at 5 p.m. today.
Dang.
And our time.
All right, be careful.
Thank you.
I was talking to my dad yesterday, and he said they're under 3 feet of ice, and then above that is, 3 inches of ice, and then 4 inches of snow on top of that. Like, not going anywhere.
Kylie, what's your sign? Good morning.
This call will be recorded. Good morning. I'm a Libra.
Ooh, why is this call being recorded? That's interesting.
You'll work?
Where do you work?
I work for the state.
Oh, wow, that's cool. Well, they're recording this call just to let you know that you're calling in to John Jane Rich. But all right, so you're a Libra, and so Kylie's a Libra, and Kyle is a Libra.
Oh, look at that little Kai. All right, for my Libras, you're the aesthetics-obsessed nerd who spends hours creating your perfect Pinterest board for your next cosplay. So bonus points if your costume is like a flawless mashup of fandoms.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know you were into cosplay, Kyle.
I'm not really into cosplay, but I do love costumes.
I was going to say,
Halloween
you
is
do
my
like to
jam.
get dressed up. So
Thanks, Kylie. What is cosplay? Is that where you dress up?
it's like you dress up as that person.
And then you act.
And you
as
act
if
like
you're-
them.
Is that the thing that like people like
Like Comic-Con.
like girls get? Are all these girls are making tons of money because they dress up all
Yeah.
sexy?
Well, that's, yeah.
My friend's girlfriend does that
Oh, wow.
and makes a ton of money and goes
I'm
around the
sure
country
a
doing
lot
stuff
of
like
people
that.
make
Yeah, that's
some
crazy.
good money doing that.
If we didn't get to your sign there, I'll post it on our website.
Ryan Seacrest here. When you have a busy schedule, it's important to maximize your downtime. One of the best ways to do that is by going to ChumbaCasino.com. Chumba Casino has all your favorite social casino games like spin slots, bingo, and solitaire that you can play for free for a chance to redeem some serious prizes. So hop on to ChumbaCasino.com now and live the Chumba life. Sponsored by Chumba Casino.
No purchase necessary. VGW Group. Void where prohibited by law. 21 plus. Terms and conditions apply.
Have you ever wondered what it would be like to have supervision, enhanced hearing, extraordinary reflexes, to be, dare we say, superhuman? Well, Roku's new Pro Series TV can't do any of that for you. But with a 4K screen, side-firing speakers, and a blazing fast refresh rate, it'll sure feel like it. Elevate your entertainment using all your favorite apps like iHeart and play all your music, radio, and podcasts with the new Roku Pro Series. Your senses aren't better. Your TV is.
We've all done it. You see a headline but don't have time to read the whole story, or there's so much news you're not sure what is worth your time. I'm Colby Ekowitz, co-host of Post Reports, the weekday afternoon podcast from The Washington Post. Post Reports brings you what's relevant and revealing. Breaking stories, politics, wellness, culture. Each episode goes beyond a headline for the context you need. Find Post Reports now, wherever you're listening.
Site, johnjanerich.com.
Breaking news from the stadium tonight as an anonymous fan foot the bill for 55,000 hot dogs, bringing that sweet tubed meat to everyone in attendance.
Free dogs! Yeah!
55,000 hot dogs? What does that even cost?
While the identity of this Frankfurter philanthropist remains anonymous, their all-beefy generosity will go down in history.
The new Mega Millions. More to win means more to give. How you spend it is up to you.
For game odds and details, visit sceducationlottery.com.